Hello, everyone. Apologies for the quite late start. We've had to play musical gremlins, where you deal with one tech gremlin, and then another one pops up, and then they all stop, and you think you're fine. Then the music starts again, and they start dancing. So we have ruthlessly dispatched them by pulling out various cards in tarot decks. They all now seem to have gone. Hopefully Anne will be with us shortly. We've sent out a search party and we've heard nothing back yet. But it's fine. Everything is fine. To start with, I am Hedgehog, or Hedge. I use he, him pronouns, and I have the absolute honour and pleasure to be telling this amazing story with my amazing players. I am going to let everyone go and introduce themselves, say who they are and who they'll be playing. I'm going to start off with Agent P.
Don't do this to me. It's too early. Hello everyone, I'm Agent P, I use she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Maya Mahale, who last we saw her was trying to get sticks into a dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sticks into a dress and had to man a car with Felix gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of become the caretaker of the gods, and last session had a bit of a shouting
The
match.
shepherd.
Yeah.
The shepherd of the gods.
The shepherd of the gods was just like, if any of you start talking crap again, I will turn this van around.
I will feed you to your father. I will personally spice you with Old Bay and chop you into little bits and spoon feed your father.
So Kronos likes Old Bay, that's canon now?
I mean, look, we can make up as we go along. That's the beauty of all this. Leah.
Yes, hello everyone. I'll be playing Shelby Brown today, who currently is certainly in a state of existence. That's all she knows at the moment, all she feels at the moment. But
I exist.
yeah, she is ready to exist in this session as well.
If that's what Shelby has got to say, I really am dreading what Felix is about to say.
Felix is just non-existent at this point. Deceased and brought back to life.
Hey, that's your job.
Speaking of...
Hi, I'm Laura, or the Bard with Many Names, and I'm gonna be playing Felix Smith tonight, our soft boy guitar-playing cookie baker who just stress puked on the pavement after he told Aphrodite to fuck off, friends are more important, and was the middle child in a divorce fight between Ares and Demeter. He's alive.
Somehow.
Yeah. Somehow he managed to cry enough that the gods felt bad for themselves after what they did, and ended up getting both rewards rather than one. Now think, if you hadn't told Aphrodite to fuck off, you could have got 3. Here's what
Shelby could have had Aphrodite as a friend. It would have been messy.
So, I know it's been 2 weeks, but who, besides from those insane scenes, who actually remembers what we did? Someone's prepared.
Just the notes.
Yeah. Come on, Agent P, get the notes out.
Honestly, okay, hold on. Well, in a highlights reel-esque manner, Amanda called Shelby. Sorry, let me rephrase that. 6-year-old Amanda called Shelby a budget Hello Kitty.
That's the one thing I got written down as well.
I will remember this.
Oh god.
Oh wait, yeah. And I believe Felix got an adversity tokens off of that because he was like, say that again, bitch.
Yep.
And I think we were all supposed to go to make super cookies that heal everyone. Penny told us that she needed to process her feelings, so she went to dance studio. What else happened?
A long time.
Oh
ago.
yeah, Maya.
A lot.
Maya
things.
met her. Maya met Nyx and Hecate, and then just had like a nice little reunion with everyone else. Literally everyone else that were gods, and was given was given the choice to bring back 4 of them with her, and she chose Hephaestus, Apollo, Nemesis, and Styx. Meanwhile, Shelby and Felix had a conversation with Mary and Miles, and found out that Miles is actually a magi, specifically an enchantment and air magic magi, and that his father is... How do you pronounce this name again? I'm gonna say Aloysius.
Ulysses?
I say Aloysius, tomato.
Aloysius. I like Aloysius. Aloysius, who was the person that the Amanda Squared person threw a whole power grid at. Does she have a name?
Salem.
I don't think I wrote a name down.
Salem.
Oh, Salem. It's her name is straight up Salem. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what Shelby and Felix found out about Mary and Miles. Right, and then when Maya comes back from the other realm, they all pile the gods into the van, and while they're in the van to go get Styx some new clothes, Felix disappears. Fun, while driving the car. And Felix ends up meeting Demeter, Ares, and Aphrodite, and we all know how that went.
Felix cried like a little bitch.
Yep. And Head was going, oh god, I think I've gone too far. But that's what we call superior acting skills.
And once Felix reappeared, so did Hermes, which meant that the connection to the gods and the earth cut off, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I did it.
Yeah, take an adversity token again. In fact, all of you can take one. Because Agent P did such a great job.
Hedge just feeling like opera right now. You get an adversity.
Yeah,
token.
you get one.
You
You
get
get
an
one. You get one. If watching at home, you get one too. I don't know what you do with it, but just there you go. You've got one now. Next time someone says something acid to you, just say you've got an adversity token, and I don't know. See what happens. It might work. It might not. I'm not responsible for anything that happens. If you use it, bad things happen, so you can't sue me.
You can certainly try.
You can try. Yeah. I'll have you know I have a D20 in legal.
Agent P is not impressed. Agent P got a D20 in suspicious.
Look, we're getting close to the end.
God.
We've got 4 episodes left. There's only so much red tape that can go onto the conspiracy board now. Gotta be running out at this point.
Better check.
Is that a challenge?
I'd be challenging myself. Anyway, are we ready? Right, let's jump back in. So, let's not go for that one. I think that one gets me shadow banned. There we go. Okay, so as we get back in the van and head over to, I think it was Shelby's, wasn't it? We're going to.
Gonna have to get a dress for steaks.
Mistakes.
Obviously.
Yes, Bard.
No, I just wanted to say that.
Oh.
Because any other time we were going to Felix's, but now we're going
No,
to Shelby's.
We're going to Shelby's. Yes, we're going to Shelby's house.
What does Shelby's room look like?
Took the word up. I'm sure what. I'll just. That's it. You take over, Bard. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go. Look, there's Chinese food in the next room. It's fine. I'll just go and pick out on
Chinese
chicken balls. It's
I
fine.
don't know. I'm sorry. I'll let you do the DMing. I'm so
No.
sorry.
Look, it makes my life easier. I'm just so happy you're here. Yeah, so the gods have shut up after Maya told them off. You think you hear a snide remark, but when you look back, they're all just sort of like looking down and not making eye contact. Whereabouts in Tanna does Shelby live?
About like 10 minutes of walking distance between like the school and the Gothic mansion. Let's say like walking distance. We didn't even have to go by bus, but we decided to anyway.
Awesome. So now I can ask the question that everyone wants to know. What does Shelby's room look like?
Shelby, she, as chaotic as she might be, she has to like compensate in some way. So her room is quite tidy and kind of reflecting on her personality. It is like a combo of black and pastel colors. So like her walls are all like black, and then you have the most pastel furniture you've ever seen in your life. And yeah, it's very reminiscent of the Gothic mansion in of itself, as that's kind of what her passion is, kind of things that she decides to embrace herself with. So yeah, and next to her bed, which would have these nice wooden arches on them, would be this cat pole with a little basket on it for a little cat named Mist.
Oh.
And outside of that, yeah, it wouldn't be the biggest of rooms.
No.
She's not one to. She likes her art, but she doesn't like big open spaces.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what her room would look like.
How much Hello Kitty?
I feel like she would have a few stickers of it,
Mm.
kind of as a joke, like a running joke between
Yeah.
her friends. But outside of that, not really much. I don't think that's like a passion that
No.
Shelby would embrace herself with.
No. It's fine.
No.
Amanda was just trying to prove a point. Okay, so we arrive in Shelby's no gothic pastel bedroom. Styx is quietly excited at the idea of getting out of these kind of punkish clothes and maybe putting something like a dress on. The question is, how many dresses does Shelby own?
Way too many. Let me tell you that. She has more than what she can wear. She is one of, like, if she's not at school
Mm.
or at magic class, she is busy either reading a book or doing fashion. So anything fashion related, like sewing, thrift shopping, anything like that. Her, like, half of the room is just covered in
Clothes.
closets and clothes. Like, you have those clothing racks where she just has her outfit for the coming 3 days all lined up. and then just the closets full with dresses and all kind of like tops and stuff.
How big is Shelby?
How big is Shelby?
Yeah.
She was quite small. She wasn't like average. She was I believe I made her 5'6".
Hmm.
So she's a little shorter than I am.
Felix
In
just
person.
there going, I wonder if I can wear these.
Actually, yes.
There are probably some tops actually
Hmm.
that you could wear, like some, but those are
For
more
you,
like
it's a top. For
crop
me, it's a
top
crop
type?
top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Styx is looking around. Very much likes the idea of pastel goth. It's definitely something that they're interested in. But they're also very indecisive. And you notice that they keep flicking between various like bright pastel colored dresses and some darker colored corset style clothing. And it's just sort of there like, which one? Light, dark?
Hear me out. Put them on, try them out, see what you like best. Give us a little show.
And
We'll see what you prefer.
Fashion show.
Felix just gonna get out his phone and just gonna play some fashion music.
This is
Yes,
literally
bitch.
for the girls, gays, and the days. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Felix has been here before. He knows the role.
Well, in which case, Styx goes into the closet, comes out.
That's the important part.
That's the important part. Yeah, definitely. Remember, coming out of closets is very important. Not just going in them, but coming out of them. Please don't go into closets and don't come out of them because we can't get food to you. Oh, I love double euphemisms. Okay. So to start with, Styx models the pastel light coloured dress. Very... It's almost retro chic in its style. They're trying to wear high heels to go with it. Fun fact...
Electric.
Yeah, it turns out that Greek goddesses don't really have heels, so it's a bit of an experience watching Styx try and walk in 4-inch heels, and almost fall over. But they make it to the end of the kind of, I guess, pseudo-constructed runway that the bedrooms now become. And it...
Elephant.
I don't think they'd have those dresses in my size.
Never knock until
Let
you
me-
try it.
Let me rip open this closet real
I
quick.
mean, I would. I would gladly put a dress on in 4-inch heels. The last time I wore heels, I nearly broke my nose.
I mean, you don't have to walk, you just have to entertain us.
You know what you don't realise
Yeah.
is I walked in the heels, the heel came off, then I fell forward, and as I went forward, the pointy part of the heel was still out, and I nearly went straight into it.
My goodness.
That's an
Holy.
advantage.
I have size 13 feet.
Anatomy.
Heels are problematic.
I walk in heels on a daily basis.
Some
Else
of
I am
us-
too short.
Look, okay, some of us don't have superpowers, okay? Some of us just don't have the superpower to walk with heels. One day. One day I will learn. Just look at the right size.
In the
It fits me.
finale.
I'm with you, Hedge. All of my AMAP boyfriends like AMAP partners
Mm.
can work better in heels than I can.
Yeah, I can't. It's maybe it's my thing to get to learn over the next year, learn how to use heels properly. But no, unfortunately, I can't model any of this. I don't have the clothes. All of my clothes are like this. They're just drab colours of the same. I'm copy paste man. Copy paste this outfit and just change the colour. Between boring pastel, like boring work of
You're
like
like Brenly Mike, and you have like 3 shirts.
I have 5. To be fair, I have 5. I have 5.
I have 5.
Yeah, I have 5.
Scandalous.
But no, I do go to the same 5 shirts and a hoodie. I have to make a note of what I wore the previous episode, so I don't wear it a second time.
And here I am always picking up my Felix costume and always wearing the exact same fucking thing.
In one of the last shows, someone noted that I was wearing the same clothes every week. And I kind of got self-conscious, and so ever since I made it a thing to not wear the same shirt identically. Anyway. They immediately say, I like this, just maybe not the heels.
You
Well,
don't need to heal.
I do have some sneakers. If you prefer that, but then I would wear different kind of dress. To be fair.
Okay.
Looks better then,
What would you
if you
wear
prefer that.
if you was gonna wear sneakers?
I put on something casual, kind of like not too much, and then I put on a corset with it. Still make it fancy. You know, you have to make it fancy in some way. So I put on the sneakers. I put on like a very casual dress. I put the corset over, and then I do some jewelry. So I accessorize.
But
And
also
I would
you can
recommend
always
doing the
do
same.
Converse and a dress.
Yes.
What's that one Demi Lovato song?
Shelby, as she says that, would just grab out like 6 pairs of sneakers. Like, here, you can try them on.
You see that Styx kind of looks almost intimidated by the sheer amount of choice that they've got in front of them.
Just pick one.
You see that there's like a pair of like black and like more like black and pink sneakers that she goes for. But okay, I'll wear these ones. So you said about jewelry
Yes.
and accessories.
I have too many. Do you have a favorite animal? Do you have anything that kind of points us in a direction of certain kinds of jewelry? Do you like silver? Do you like gold? Do you like bronze?
Do you have diamond?
But I will need to get it back.
It's fine. I can give it back.
Okay, sure thing. She just full-heartedly just grabs like her special kind of this kind of little chest with some of her diamond jewelry.
Do you have anything? Actually, no. Stuff the diamond for a moment, because you're right. That's expensive, and I really shouldn't ask for that. Have you got anything watery based?
Some aquamarine.
I
Yeah.
probably
Like
do.
lapis.
I probably do. I haven't seen that in a long time though. I'll have to look around. Like I don't know if I can find that. And she would
Do
just
you remember the little silver dolphin you were wearing when you were 5?
oh, that one is good. I need to have it. Wait. I have it, and she just pulls like all of her closets. The room was
Felix
tiny.
catches and
It's not
catches and
anymore.
catches.
It's just everything goes to the back, and she. There it is. Here you go.
She gladly takes it. Like, see, this'll do. I like this.
I actually.
You look fabulous, darling.
Thank
it.
you.
That's better.
Well,
Do you feel better?
I feel like I fit in a bit more.
It's always a good thing.
See, Apollo just doesn't move it. Like, they're indoors. The sunglasses don't come off. They don't come off. Why would they come off? He's too cool for
Fair
that.
enough.
You see that Hephaestus is resisting the urge not to touch anything electronic or mechanical, just in case they fix something or make it better after Felix kind of went, you repaired my old van that was like an heirloom, and it actually, even though it was battered and broken, it actually meant something to me like that. And now you've just replaced it with all these perfect parts.
Hephaestus, I've got an idea. Because
what's
since
that-
you're
what's
really,
that?
really good with your with like tools and stuff and cars, I mean, you
Mhm.
fix up my van. Do you know how to build a glove compartment that only opens to me?
That should be simple enough.
Because I have some stuff that's not supposed to get out ever.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, let's step outside and just like do a bit on the van, you know, us guys.
You see sort of like there's a spring in his step. It starts off as a walk, but very quickly becomes a jog. Because there's something to be done. I'd like to say it's really exotic and really like enhanced and clever how he does it. In reality, he just simply pulls out his one hammer and just bonks up onto the glove compartment, and before you know it, it has a nice chrome finish to the handle. And he's like, if anyone else touches it, it won't budge. But if you touch it, it'll open. Now,
That's wonderful.
I could make it so it does something to the person trying to open it, like, I don't know, an electric shock or banishment from this reality, or...
That's something you can do.
Yeah! It's just making the right enchantment for it.
Can you also add like people who are allowed to touch it?
Yeah! We can program it.
Awesome. How about my friends are allowed to touch it, and everybody else gets a nice warning?
Got it. You see, he hits it one more time. I know friend is relative and it can change. So if you hold the handle and think about someone, you can take or remove permission.
Thank you. That will help a lot. Because otherwise I wouldn't be sure if I were able to sleep the next few days.
It's fine. It's fine. We could make this thing fly, you know.
Excuse me?
Just, you know, a few feather wings on the top.
You can make my car fly.
Yeah, I mean, don't you like do it with your brooms?
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just afraid that a flying car will attract more views than a usual van that's just really good at not getting lost.
Then we just disguise it.
As what?
You see that he gets his hammer out and whacks the edge of the van one more time. And you notice two, they're pretty much nondescript, but at the top of the doors, the edge of the roof, you just see two crow feathers, one either side. He then goes inside the van, turns the engine on, presses a new button that's appeared on the dashboard, and you notice that to you, standing outside the van disappears, and there's just a crow flying in place. It's not moving, it's just standing there flapping its wings in a static position. As he moves, as he revs the engine backwards and forwards and reverse, you can see the crow going. It's not quite perfect movement. You know, someone like Felix, who is attuned to nature, could tell that it's definitely artificial in the way that it moves. But to the casual observer, that's a crow.
Okay. That's... I just met gods. I was rude to Aphrodite, and now my van is a crow. This is a normal day for me. Thank you, Hephaestus. This is amazing. You're so great at this.
Look, don't worry about offending Aphrodite. It's not like she's jealous, like the jealous type or anything.
Oh, really? Because her story seems to tell otherwise.
I will admit that probably wasn't the smartest thing for me to say out loud. Look, Aphrodite knows what's going on. I'm sure she never would have held it against you, and nothing bad would have come of it. What did you even say?
She was starting to talk about the things you all know. And
about how you and...
Shut up! Nobody needs to know this. I'm a teenage boy. I'm allowed to have crushes. It's not okay that every god on the whole earth knows about it.
It was a topic of a really good play.
It was what?
Like, sometimes we get bored up there, okay? We can't really leave, so we turn a lot of the things we hear about down on Earth into plays that we watch. Look, you have television, okay? You can't call shit on this, okay? You have those weird things on those television boxes where you watch other people's lives. So we kind of took the idea and decided to do it our own way.
Oh, and me telling everybody to shut up as soon as the name comes up isn't comedy. You're gonna tell me that?
It's tragic comedy.
Fine. Yes, I told her that I would always choose the happiness of my friends before my own. Okay?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with saying out loud.
I had a rude tone. That's not how you talk to someone. I feel bad, okay? I feel bad about how I talk to her. I feel bad I'm talking to you. It's a lot, okay? I had a long day.
Look. It's okay to admit that you like someone, even if someone else also likes someone. Everyone is not paired at 1-to-1. Some people are paired 2-to-1. Some people 5-to-1. I mean, I'm a god. I'm used to thousands of people liking and loving me.
Yes. But also...
Apollo was always more popular, though.
Hephaestus, if all of you have seen everything, you know that if I said a word, one of the people would step away. so I will not say anything.
The funny thing about prophecy is it's not always true. The one thing that oracles will never tell you is that prophecies tend to be, what's the word you use? Relative. And sometimes there are some people who are subscribed to the idea that the very act of you knowing the prophecy means that the prophecy can no longer be true because you're now actively avoiding it. You know what's coming, therefore you take steps to avoid it. I think it's a bunch of hogwash. I just think that the oracles can't get it right, and so they came up with this really, really long, lame-ass excuse to try and convince us gods they weren't frauds. But what do I know? I'm just a divine being with ultimate power over parts of the universe.
You're quite something.
And besides, they might like you back.
Why? Hephaestus. They're both so beautiful, great people. Both of them.
They are. And you're also great.
Hephaestus, I'm just a guy who makes the cookie.
Last I checked, those cookies created a ripple in space-time that caused, well, that essentially gave us the fuel and the idea to temporarily escape our prison. So I wouldn't say that you're just the cookie guy.
I didn't mean to. Let's get back upstairs. I want to see that dress.
Yes, let's go back. As you sort of walk ahead, you can hear him mumbling, God, humans are so dramatic.
Excuse me? Said the great god?
Look, I just remember the good old days when you all stood around statues of us just going, oh, look how amazing they are. Now look at you all.
You were flung from
Eris?
a mountain from your family. Tammy, that's not dramatic.
Look! We were the #1 source of entertainment at the time. What can I say? What do you want from me?
Thank you for helping me with the van.
It's fine. Now let's go see this dress before Styx decides to, I don't know, have a moment.
Let me guess, we're going back in just as Styx is having a moment.
Look, to be fair, Styx is not having a moment. Styx is actually quite happy. Styx is profusely thanking Shelby for letting her wear her clothes, promises to return them all back. It's like, I won't get them scuffed, I'll look after them, I'll do the things that humans do with them to look after them, and then asks, what do humans do to look after clothes? And you hear Apollo go, there's something about I've heard them once talk about a thing called a washing machine.
Yeah, that exists.
It's amazing what happens when you give mortals their own type of magic. Well, is it magic? Like, I don't think it's magic. You see Styx reply. I think it's just mortals getting smarter.
It's electricity.
Exactly. It's fine. Anyway, thank you so much for the dress. I will look after it. What were we doing on our itinerary next? We were supposed to be doing something. Was it something about your friend or
Get it.
something about
We
aging?
have to go bake some
Getting
cookies.
to my place and baking a necromantic Riddick cookie.
A necromantic cookie.
Yes.
Trust the process,
Shelby
guys.
will get the energy out of the air. Well, in this case, out of Aaron, but first of all, out of the air or out of a plant. I'm gonna bake it into a cookie, and if everything goes well, it should be the same energy coming and going back.
It's actually not. It sounds far-fetched, but with everything that's going on at the moment, yeah, sure, why not?
I also just pulled like, I believe 5 or 6 years of energy out of the air and shoved it into the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me one reason why it shouldn't work.
No, it'll work. I'm just not used to mortals doing this kind of stuff. Look,
Well,
after we left, things got weird. You know,
Why?
because you started getting your own powers. And you all started thinking you didn't need people like us anymore. And so people just stopped calling for us. I'm not being a drama queen. I'm not saying I want people to revere me. Although it was very nice, I will admit. The offerings were nice.
Well, if you help us baking, we can offer you some cookies.
Now that sounds like a fair deal. See, Apollo sort of gets up and is like, right, well, cookies aren't going to bake themselves, and I'm hungry.
If you're hungry, you can also like get some pizza. Did you ever have pizza before?
No.
Apollo, you're gonna love pizza.
We're gonna get some pizza.
You're gonna love pizza.
So are we doing pizza, then baking, or baking, then pizza?
We can order.
We can order.
We can call the
Um,
pizza place and just be like, "Hey, can you give us like 2 large pepperoni pieces?"
I mean, is somebody here vegetarian or vegan? Dear goddesses of the universe,
What's vegetarianism?
you don't eat meat.
I think I'll eat anything.
Yeah, that checks out.
And
We'll do 2 pepperoni and 1 margarita. We got this.
yeah, you see the whole idea of veganism and vegetarianism is completely lost on them. They are puzzled by the concept. Mostly because they will legitimately eat anything that's put in front of them. They would probably eat concrete if you put it in front of them and said this was food.
Do we have? No, we don't have you to. We don't have to tell you to not eat the plate, right?
Oh, we throw them.
Please
Oh,
don't.
okay. Don't throw
I mean,
these,
they're just from
please.
IKEA. Still, my parents would get mad.
Okay, we will not throw plates.
Thank you.
Yes, good.
Shall we? You see, as they
Sorry?
all like,
Huh?
Are
Sorry?
you confusing me now, Shelby?
Maybe?
Please don't do that. My fragile mind is already trying to absorb everything that's going on around me. You see, as everyone like goes out to the van to get back in, you see Apollo kind of goes, "Oh, I want to try drive this time."
Absolutely not. Get in the back.
No, that's
can-
my car.
It can't be
You-
difficult.
With all due respect, you will not drive my car.
But I got the glasses.
Can I-
This
Can
is
I-
the red
can-
one.
could-
The red one is my car. You will not drive my car. I got it from my mom. You will not drive it.
Fine.
We can get on a long empty street later and you can try it. But you will not drive my car to my place.
Apollo,
Mhm.
Apollo, I will get you a skateboard. You will love a skateboard.
Oh yes, you will absolutely love a skateboard.
What's a skateboard?
A longboard. A longboard.
Exactly. Exactly. I will tell you all about skateboards once we get to Felix's house.
Okay, I'm in. You can see he just opens the side door to the van and climbs inside. And everyone else quietly and begrudgingly gets inside. Still remembering that Maya kind of was just like, yeah, don't mess around in the van. So everyone's behaving, complying, and not up to no good. By the time you get to Felix's house, Aaron has shaken off Ellie and co. And is waiting for you outside. With no Penny. Penny is still dancing away somewhere. Aaron looks a bit lost. Standing outside Felix's house in his 36-year-old body.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey. Oh, I seen Penny around, have you? She's been replying to my texts.
She
I think
went to
she's
let
still
off.
processing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough. It's been a rough
Don't worry.
few weeks / months
It's alright.
/
She'll come around.
existence. Okay, so
It
Cookie.
just needs time.
Okay, so
Yes.
I would prefer if we made a practice cookie with a plant because I know how plants work.
Okay.
And if we like get the energy out of the plant, like put it back in its life cycle and put it into the cookie, and then it makes sense, we can try it on you.
Okay. So, what is the plan here? Are we having Shelby cast magic and then transfer the magic from that into the cookie?
Basically, yeah.
Probably. I mean, maybe you. I don't know how the magic got into the cookie. Maybe I put it in during baking, so you have to put it into the batter or something. We'll
That
figure it
makes
out.
sense.
It's just baking.
I know how to bake cookies.
Yeah, baking is easy. Baking makes sense.
I mean, everything makes sense. Don't be silly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Aaron.
can see Aaron just jump.
I'm sorry. I had an interesting experience.
You sound a bit. Is everything okay?
No, baking will make it okay.
You see, sort of looks to Maya. It's like, do I ask? Do I ask for info, or do I just?
No.
Or do I just? Okay. Let's go bake some cookies then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what does? Are we basement baking, or are we baking in the kitchen?
Kitchen.
What does Felix's kitchen look like?
Well loved and well used, like
Mm.
a kitchen where you know a grandma was baking in before. Like it's an old oven, but like it's good. One of the good.
Country kitchen.
Yeah. With like a lot of different like things you could need for cooking or baking on one side, and like one side of the pantry is just baking supplies. The
Just
good kush.
everywhere, the good stuff.
Like, Felix puts all of his allowance into baking and some of it into gardening and maybe a guitar string here and there, but most of it goes into baking.
You see that the gods kind of like lean up against the counters on the one side. You see that Nemesis tries to say they might try and help, but
you can help later, please. I was about to say for the love of God, but I don't feel like this applies anymore. Leave the first batch to me so I can regain my sanity, please.
Maya kind of takes Nemesis aside and is like, maybe you can, I don't know, train me. Tell me your worldly knowledge. While I order pizza for like Apollo.
I think it turns into looking at the pizza. Like, I think Maya distracts most of the gods, but with the pizza menu. Like, what's an Hawaiian?
We don't talk about that. We don't claim that.
You don't talk about that. I still think it's delicious.
Weren't you baking, Felix? Did you want Nemesis's help? She's more than willing to help.
Okay, maybe no Hawaiian.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's like, who puts ham on pizza?
Oh. You'd be surprised.
You just watch as the whole controversy of Hawaiian pizza goes straight over Nemesis's head, and it's just like, who would put ham on a pizza? Look.
Wait till you hear about chicken on a pizza.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Okay, so chicken sounds good for you.
What's
we can do that.
Calzone?
It's if you turn a pizza inside out.
So wouldn't that be called a reverse pizza?
Sometimes people just want to invent words.
That checks out. Silly mortals and their silly words. We'd always have one of everything.
We don't. You forget that we are kids and we do not have the money for that.
Explain money.
Oh, we want some, right?
It is something we exchange in order for goods.
Oh, gold! And you just see that
Not
all of
gold.
them just literally out of their pockets pull out like these really foreign-looking gold coins made out of pure gold. Like, we have money.
This is not. No, this doesn't work here. For us, it's this, and I hold like a bill.
like a dollar bill.
It's paper. Yeah, like a dollar, like a $10.
You see Hephaestus just looks at it. It's like, okay, I think I can do this. And you see they walk over to the phone book, they pick it up, hit it with their hammer, and it just turns into a stack of cash. The problem is, because you only showed them a $1 bill, they're all dollar bills. So there is a stack of a phone book size stack of dollar bills. There's probably still like $200-300 there. But yeah, it's all in dollars.
Don't do that again. But this will cover the pizza. And something else. And maybe a dress that Styx can buy for herself.
Agent P, at this point, let me applaud you for the idea of taking Hephaestus.
I combed through that god's list.
I looked really hard. This seems like a lot. I can get rid of some if you like.
No. It's fine. It's okay. And you just see Maya shoveling it into her bag.
Like, are you sure it'll be enough to get one of every pizza? I can make more.
We don't need one of every pizza. We can do one of some styles, but
Okay.
we can use the rest for more pizza
'Cause
later.
There's more
Or
books
more-
over there. I mean, it'll take just a minute to. And you can see like a bookshelf in Felix's living room, and Hephaestus like lifting the hammer up. It's like, I can just go and easily turn that into.
I'm just gonna catch his hand, just like, no.
Okay. Okay.
I
Well.
believe around that time, Felix gonna come around with the first batch of cookies, looking like just having a vacation, just like, hey, I made chocolate chip cookies again. Just double chocolate chip. Enjoy. The next time, yeah, I already have the next one in the oven.
So
And
are these?
we wanted to try something with the energy. I know it. Sorry. Shelby, I forgot the energy thing, but I still have better.
I mean, we could try transferring them when they're done and see if that's how they work.
Well, let me try then.
I have some sunflowers over there if you want to try with one of those.
But they're pretty flowers. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
So,
Hey, sunflower, we're gonna try something. Is that okay with you? It could be that you die. I'm sorry.
you quietly hear in the ear the kind of soft voice in your head. So I've been like, that's fine. Just I'd rather not die.
Oh no, this poor thing.
It's fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Puts the sunflower in front of Shelby.
I'm gonna get over it. Okay.
She said,
No.
I'd rather not die.
Okay.
I can talk to plants now. And they talk back. I need to make some more cookies.
You're just more in touch with nature than you've ever been. What is Shelby's strongest stat again?
Fight.
Give me a DC 13 fight check.
Yeah, they're with my magic die.
With your magic die, yes, because this is a spell.
Okay, so that is a D8.
Yep. Your necromantic die is now D8.
That is.
That's called breaking the rules. And if anyone doesn't
A
like
14.
it, they can message in. A 14. Perfect.
12 and a 2.
You're able to extract the life energy out of this sunflower. You don't kill it. It is still alive. It has now gone back to a little sapling that it started. It is, and Felix, as it's being cast, you can sort of hear the sunflower go. It sort of goes down.
It's like reverse Amanda. This one enjoys it.
No, I need a plush sunflower that says "we" when you hug it.
It's just Flowey from Undertale.
Yes.
Oh
no. You try to put energy in the cookies. It doesn't quite work. You kind of like go to put it in, and it just kind of bounces off. And the energy kind of explodes again, and you notice that it just little droplets start going over the kitchen, and everything that it touches starts to age ever so slightly. Now, it's a much more diluted effect than the Amanda effect. So everything is just aged up by about a couple of days. So the kitchen counter look a little bit more, a couple days more worn.
Shelby
Like one
will
drop
just...
gets on a banana and the absolute yellow banana has like one brown spot.
Yeah, yeah. But no, you get the impression you may have to put it in while it's being made.
Well,
New sunflower, cookie dough.
Shelby will just grab it and try
Maya
it.
looks at like the batch of cookies. It's like, if those aren't tampered with, I would love to give
Yes,
them
please.
to our guests.
Yes, please. There might be some emotional damage in them, but I don't know how to stop that.
They've suffered enough. This will be nothing.
You see that they take how many cookies are on this tray? How many did like Felix bake in one go?
On one
one
standard
batch.
tray, there should be around 12 cookies.
Okay, so all of the gods take a cookie each. They all love it. Like, oh, this is the good stuff.
Oh, I forget Hermes is also here.
Oh yeah, Hermes is here as well. So Hermes, that's 5 cookies. You see, they look at the rest, and they look at them. I'm gonna roll a d20. Oh god, Felix, I'm so sorry. They look at the rest. They look to Maya, and they go, "So where do we have to put the rest?"
Can have another cookie.
I thought the tradition was you had one, then you said okay, and then you put them somewhere, and then they disappeared.
They don't disappear, but if you liked, did you like what you had?
I loved it, but I thought it was a ritual.
Would you want another?
That we do that? Is that not breaking the ritual?
Yeah. No, there's no ritual. If you want another one, you can take another one.
Hedge.
Uh-huh.
May I roll if I've heard that?
Roll a flat d20. If it's over 10, you hear it. If it's under 10, you don't.
It is a 10.
You hear it.
Felix's head comes slowly out of the kitchen looking like, wait, let me do this. Excuse me, what?
No. We heard about the astral plane cookies and how people were accepting a cookie and then have a cookie and then they put the rest away somewhere and then they disappear and then they'd appear in the astral plane for other people to have. We thought it was like a ritual thing.
It's not a ritual.
No,
you see Apollo sort of goes, "Isn't it sharing is caring" or something like that?
Yes, please have as many cookies as you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we are sharing with you guys. So please take another if you would like to.
Okay.
That was because some people thought they had enough of my cookies, so they had one because they wanted to be polite in front of me, and then they put the rest away. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
Good.
No.
And just storms back into the kitchen. You hear like the clanging of even more bolts. You hear like absolutely chaos in the kitchen.
As you say that, Maya, you notice that Hermes starts to slouch on the sofa as you're getting shade thrown at you. As if he's trying to make himself smaller and smaller and smaller.
Hermes,
What?
what do you know?
It was me that took the cookies to the astral plane?
Why am I not surprised?
You left packages to be delivered! It's...
The people it was meant to be delivered to.
In your head, you said, "I don't want these anymore, please get rid of them," and I did.
I still hear you!
And
Okay, you know what?
it was done
You
with
need to go tell
love.
Felix that. Hiding it from someone is not doing it with love.
You hear another bow falling.
Fine, I'll go. You see sort of Hermes comes to the door of the kitchen and just like puts his hands on the frame and leans over like, hey, bestie.
Hey, Hermes.
So...
What's your favorite cookie?
Oh, I love the double chocolate ones you make.
Great, then let me make some more for you.
And I don't think you're gonna... Are you gonna poison them after I tell you about this?
Do you want me to?
No. And the fact that
Then
you...
I will not.
I think I'm experiencing fear again for the first time.
Hermes, we both know that I know a lot about plants.
Look.
I will not poison a friend.
Uh,
Are we friends?
I think of you as a friend, but
Great. Then I
I'm
will
not-
not poison you.
I'm not sure you'll feel the same after this. So it was me who took the cookies from the cupboards that people were putting them in during your stress baking period.
And why should I be upset with you about that?
Oh, you're not. Oh, brilliant. It's fine. It's just Maya had a whole thing about, I need to get rid of the cookies, and I heard it, and me, divine being, gotta go do the
No,
request.
actually, I'm pretty thankful for that, because that way somebody else got to enjoy them.
You're taking this a lot better than I thought you would, considering that 10
I'm not
seconds
upset
ago
with you.
I could hear bang. Are you upset with Maya?
Let me make like 3 or 4 more batches of cookies, and then I will not be anymore.
It's fine. We can set up like a gladiatorium or something, and you can settle it.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Look. She meant good. She meant good. She meant well.
Wait. I could poison the cookies.
You can poison cookies, yes. I'd rather
No.
you not.
No, you don't understand. I could actually poison the cookies. Nobody would think of a poisoned cookie coming from me.
No, no one would, and now I'm terrified of eating cookies from you.
We still have some furies to get rid of.
That would require some serious poison.
Sometimes you need to have something done quick and the right way, and sometimes you just have to have something done.
You see that Nemesis sticks their head over the door corner, just the same way as Hermes did, just sort of like leans over. She's kind of like, no, but we don't have to make a poison. Because you already have a poison. It's called Shelby.
We could make a negative cookie.
Well, here's the thing.
An anti-cookie.
Do you remember that little brat? When we were, talking to Maya, and you and Shelby had the little whirlwind running around hyperactive ball of boy, and you fed him Cookie, and Cookie came right back up. Because apparently Magi can't have witch cookies. I'm pretty sure that rule applies to us too.
So, no magic.
Oh, no. You make a cookie that has the strongest concentration of that magic. We need to test it. Apollo, you like double chocolate cookies, don't you? And you sort of hear like, yes.
I'm not sure if I want. On the other hand, no, he's the god of medicine. It would be logical to poison him. I can't believe I'm saying this again.
Oh, I want to poison him because he's a dick to me sometimes. And
Okay.
this is a good way of
I
getting
believe
back
I
at
have
him.
some fox. I mean, I have some foxglove in the garden.
Maybe. We can always give it a go. It's fine. Just... I suspect that if you try and inject witch magic into the specimen of a Greek deity, it'll have an adverse effect.
So, I'm not the one baking the cookies. You are. So I can't put any witch magic into it. I'm just gonna give you the poison.
No. That's. I'm getting at the reverse of it. You want to put witch magic in there.
What?
We want to get
Oh, right.
Shelby to put as much magic as they can in there. We're gonna need more sunflowers.
We could also just take Aaron.
We have Aaron, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, why not? I had to see how that could go wrong.
Hey. So,
We're
but
right
maybe
behind you.
if we're taking this, how high is the possibility that it could hurt the Furies? Because if we only have one shot, I don't want to waste it on a practice shot. Are
I'm
they
not
mortal? Are
entirely
you
sure.
mortal?
We're not mortal, but while we're here, we have to abide by certain rules. I suspect that getting them in their mortal forms to eat the cookies... Of course that was a 20. I suspect that getting them to eat a mortal cookie would... Well, a mortal witch cookie would maybe force them out of their mortal disguises?
Could they stay here without their mortal disguises?
Yes, but then they couldn't be around with Ellie. They'd have to be hidden somewhere.
So,
Can't
if I
go
ask-
walking. You can't go walking into a high school when you look like they do.
So kill the body, free the host?
Mm-hmm. It's just a theory.
Shelby, I've just heard something that will make you very happy.
Oh?
And I need to take out these cookies. Excuse me.
You see Hephaestus sort of like leans into the kitchen as well. It's getting a bit more packed now. Like Apollo and Maya are just standing there now, looking at a pizza menu. Hephaestus is like, so I kinda overheard that we're planning to make a poison cookie to give to the Furies. Counterpoint. Make a really, really powerful cookie and feed it to Ellie.
And what will that do?
She
Oh, I'm not
doesn't
in
have
this
any
conversation,
magic.
sorry.
Unless she has.
That's kind of my working theory.
But we can't be sure if she's...
Oh, no,
Proof.
we can't be sure. It would be a random... We'd be throwing in a one-shot. But... the Furies wouldn't just go around following a random girl for no reason. And we know she's not a witch because, well, that's why Ellie is Ellie. And you'd pick up on that.
Yeah, and she was able to eat my cookies.
Exactly. I suspect if she is eating if she is so-called negative magic, and she is eating all of it up, by force feeding her a cookie that was overloaded with magic, you might plug the hole and maybe make her magically choke.
Would that hurt her?
Possibly. I don't know, nor care. Politely. She aligned herself with the Fury. She's an enemy agent. Eh. She made her choice, you made yours.
Shelby, Maya, Apollo, could you please get in here? I made a new batch of cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, Apollo comes in holding a pizza menu and kind of sort of goes, could we put the cookies on a pizza?
Yes. You know, there's
You
a special
can.
plant way in the back of the backest part of the garden.
Mhm.
If you smoke some of it and you put cookies on pizza, I can tell you, it's the best thing in the world.
Where is this plant and where can I get some of it?
Not now.
And
Not now.
Not now.
anyway, you were saying.
I would have to ask my mom. It's not my plant.
Oh, it's a maternal plant. Okay.
Never mind.
You sort of see Nemesis kind of like put their hand like that. It's like, you should know this. You're the one who bloody invented it.
It makes sense that he forgot it, though.
It's sometimes used against depressions and other mental health stuff.
Roses.
No.
No.
Fine. We'll do it later. What were you saying about another batch of cookies? You see that Apollo dual wields cookies. Oh no. He takes them two hands, then puts them on top of each other like a double cookie, and go
Like a sandwich.
and eat two cookies at once.
Smart. Apollo, wait till you hear about pizza keys.
Say what now?
I can make one.
It's a pizza cookie.
Oh.
I've got the cast iron skillet from my mom. I can make one.
Did you imbue any magic in these cookies? Are these just normal cookies?
I believe the normal amount Felix would like bake off his soul in this state of emotional distress.
As he eats standard grade Felix cookies, you notice that he goes slightly transparent. Like it's weird. It's like someone put a transparency filter on him and just like edged it to like 0.98. Like he's still here, but just a little bit less here.
Apollo,
Mm-hmm.
how are you feeling?
Like I'm in two places at once, but I can't
Which
quite
two places?
figure out where the other place is.
Oh, wait, no. Are my cookies still... Hermes, are my cookies still going to the afterlife?
No one put the order to stop.
Oh. Jesus.
Wait, that's actually great. We can use this for the Furies.
Like, you see Apollo like starts like swallowing the cookie, and like after about 30 or 40 seconds, he sort of comes back into like full like transparency, and is fully back in Earth Realm. Are you suggesting we bake banishment cookies?
Yes. The aging cookies, banishment cookies, poison cookies, magic overload cookies. The possibilities are endless.
Are we really going to stop an underworld threat with cookies?
Do you have a better
Yes.
idea?
You sort of see all the sort of gods all huddled together and be like, the playwrights are going to take the living piss out of us. They're gonna write in this for thousands of years that we just sat here and killed people with cookies.
And that would be an amazing story to tell.
And you don't understand. All those playwrights, they're dicks. They never tell the story properly. They lie and they fabricate and they mock us in their... There's a reason we put most of them in the underworld. They could suffer.
You put Homer into the underworld?
For a bit. I'll let him out after a while. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But okay, fine. Cookies. We will defeat them with a varying assortment of cookies.
Hey, I'm also like sacrificing something over here. If we do this, nobody will ever take them again.
Not if we don't tell them about those cookies. We always try and hide it.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if it would still work if we do.
We'll figure it out. We always do. You see Aaron kind of like knock on Hephaestus' shoulder and like whisper something. Everyone give me a flat D20 roll.
I'm terrified.
15?
Also,
15, yeah.
I think Anne
Yeah,
would like
Anne's
to
back.
join.
Oh, Anne's back.
Yeah.
Well, that was...
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second. While you all roll that, I will check the... I will invite... Accept. Okay. Did anyone get higher than a 10?
I got a 19.
Okay, so you all basically... Aaron is not being stealthy here. You all... You all hear Aaron turn around and go, Hephaestus, can you, like, I don't know, can you, like, maybe do that money magic thing again? Just, you see him pull out a $20 bill, like, but use this one this time.
And maybe Hephaestus, I have
Aaron,
no idea.
what are you doing?
What's the money thing?
Oh, you were
Aaron,
in
what
the
are you
room.
doing?
I was baking.
We're all in the room.
Hephaestus turned the phone book into money.
Like all the same bill
Yeah, all $1.
Yeah.
with
Maya-
the same number?
I don't know.
Hephaestus, did you copy the exact number on the bill?
Is the number supposed to be sequential?
Great.
Yeah, so Maya, you actually have a bag full of identical $1 notes.
Yeah.
It's fine though, right? Hephaestus, we're getting to the book. Just make the number sequential this time. In fact, actually, has anyone got 100?
Why are we doing this?
Look, if I'd been aged up for this long, if I don't get back to being young again, I'm going to have to pay off a mortgage.
We're trying.
You don't have to be worried about a mortgage, okay? Felix is baking cookies. Felix is gonna get everything sorted out. And anyway, we're out here trying to make all sorts of cookies. So we're gonna need all the age that we can get. So you get your ass in the kitchen and stay there until you look like an 18-year-old again. No. No ifs, ands, or buts. Get your butt in there. No. If you don't want to pay a mortgage, get in there.
Penny would let me have the money.
Penny isn't here. You're talking to Maya now, and Maya says, "Get inside."
Okay. Aaron kind of like puts his hands up, like, okay, fine. I was just, just thinking maybe it would be a useful thing to have. Who doesn't want free money? We have a god who can literally print money. If we teach him what money is.
And we're not going to take advantage of him.
Well, let me know when I stop being old. You sort of see that Erin kind of like walks into the living room and goes to sit on the sofa.
Get in the kitchen.
You said get in the
Girl.
The
kitchen where the cookies are being made.
Fine. God, Maya, you're even worse in the real life than you are on the astral plane.
Did I hear
Good.
this?
Yes.
Felix gets out with a new tray of cookies. Aaron, I like you, but you will not talk to my friends this way.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little tense.
Okay.
Yes, we all are. Have a cookie.
Like, no one's seen Penny. Like, takes a tray off the... There's a cookie off
She's
the
dancing.
tray.
She will be back when she's back. Trust me, I've known her for years.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Hey, I get it. She's great, isn't she?
She's something. Just can't really say much when you're old enough to be her father.
Okay.
It feels wrong.
Well,
And
how about we reverse it then, huh?
and you
Exactly.
see
Is it
Felix.
bad that I want to put duct tape over Aaron's mouth?
That's not bad.
So he stops, like, digging a grave.
Felix, give me a number between 1 and 4. I have got my D4.
3. Is it on a 3 though?
No, it's not a 2. No one says anything. And the conversation continues.
Felix gets another sunflower, gets Shelby in the kitchen, and tries the whole thing again, this time with the cookie dough.
Okay. Same rules as before. Shelby, DC 13 necromancy magic check.
Nothing. That is a 9.
Do you have any adversity tokens you want to use?
Yes, please.
No, wait,
go.
don't use them on a plan. What happens if you roll low when we're having Aaron on instead of a sunflower?
Why did you? Why did you have to be logical? I set the bear trap. I was like, if they sink all of their points into it now and they get a bad roll, I get to cause more chaos to Erin. But
Shit.
fine.
I mean, it's your character. It's your character. Sorry, no.
No.
I don't run the game over
Look,
here.
no. I love it. I love you all working together. I just sometimes feel like a Disney villain. I just put the trap down, and then people just walk around it. And it's like, oh, we're do I get my day?
Reg, if you don't like this feeling, don't invite another DM to your table. Easy as that. I know these tricks because I pull them myself. Ask my group.
So you do cast magic again, and it does work. You do kill the plant. In the process this time. You take too many years from it. Well, you don't kill the plant in the sense that you turn it back to a seed. So it can be regrown. I'm not going to animate the effect of the of it going back into a seed. But the magic does go into the cookies. Into the cookie batter, to be specific. And doesn't explode everywhere. So you now have a batch of magically ingested cookies, which have about 30 days worth of life in them.
Okay. Put the cookies out on the cooling mat. So, who wants to try?
Apollo goes for one. And gobbles. Like, Apollo likes cookies. You put cookies in front of him, he's gonna eat another cookie.
Clearly.
You watch as Apollo once again goes slightly transparent. It looks like the aging effect doesn't affect deities in the same way it affects mortals. You see Aaron goes to take a cookie. If no one is going to stop him from taking a cookie...
Aaron?
What?
These are the cookies who have 30 days of life in them. They would make you older.
I know, but I wanted to see if it would work.
No.
Better to make me 30 days older than negative 32 years younger.
Your body, your choice.
Besides, I like chocolate chip.
I know.
I probably shouldn't eat this, should I? And you see
I'll take it.
puts
Maya takes it. Maya takes it. Maya takes it. And Maya takes a bite.
You feel yourself age 30 days into the future. Not a lot has really changed in 30 days. You notice that your body hair is slightly longer. And you know, at 30 days there really is not much of a visible effect. You can sense it, but
Wait, so each cookie's got 30 days?
each cookie's got 30 days.
So you have a year right here.
So, I will say this. Shelby's magic is quantitative. When it's used in a single purpose, it transfers exact years. However, when it's used into something that can create more of something, it can create duplicates of itself. You're no longer messing with astral magic, you're now messing with the raw essence of life itself.
We should bake a cake. Because it's a singular thing. We should just bake a cake. And it'll have 12, 16 years in it.
Per crumb.
Yeah.
Exactly. We should just bake a cake. Because here's the thing. You can bake a cake, right? And the cake itself will have years in it. And then we can make icing. And the icing can also have years in it.
So you're telling me the universe is a cake?
Reality is like a cake. I can't believe we came full circle from that.
and I had to do nothing this time. They walked into it themselves.
I want a bit to be like Hermes from the back, like from the living room, being like, I told you.
Yeah, I told you it was a cake. No one would listen to me. That's a stupid analogy, Hermes. No one's gonna get that.
The problem is, if we do this, we can give it to the Furies, no problem. But if Ellie eats something of it, she might actually die.
I'm all for it.
Honestly,
No.
if we're gonna,
We will not kill a classmate willy-nilly.
we're not killing her. We're just aging her.
Mm-hmm.
If needed, we can reverse age her.
Or why don't you bake 2 cakes? One that adds aging, one that removes aging.
Like a full-on Alice in Wonderland thing, or what?
Or you could just get shoved into the spell directly. I mean, if you don't care about where the magic goes afterwards, just take the life. Or give
At
the
this
life.
point, we can just make a cake to get rid of Aaron's excess years. Let's focus on that.
Yeah.
For now.
What about the little brat in the household?
Whatever. Secondary.
I mean, we
not a
have
problem.
seen we can just take sunflowers and give her like 1 batch of cookies, and she will be like.
She's 6 years old. We can give her a batch of 12, and she can be 7 years old tomorrow, and then 8, and then 9, and then she can slowly build her way throughout a month and a half to come back to her age. That's no problem.
That sounds like you're deliberately making it more difficult just to be a punishment.
Punishment is a harsh word.
Yeah. Get with the program.
Okay, well,
Bake a skillet cookie.
Make a cake.
at that point, let's just say bake a cake, you hear a knock at the door, and that's where we're going to take a quick break.
No!
I need to go refill my bottle, and I also need the toilet.
No.
So I'm going to do that quickly. Anne is here. Not on stream yet, but is in the call. So when we come back, we will have Penny. And we can finally try and bring Erin back, and also figure out what the heck we're going to do about the Furies.
If there isn't a first kiss this episode, I'm rioting. Rioting.
Anyway, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Go stretch your legs, go get some food. I need some more nibbles and whatever. And we will see you then. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's fine. I was counting down to 10 and I was just watching Leah and I was just like, if I slow it down a little bit, they can have the same meal.
It was good chili.
I'm not.
It looked like you were enjoying it.
Right, I think we just jump straight back into it. Yeah, there's a knock at the door. I wonder who it could be, Felix.
I mean, if it's Penny, she wouldn't knock. She would know where the spare key is.
Okay, you hear a click as the door gets unlocked, and yes, Penny knows the whole protocol, puts the spare key back, and then enters the house, locks up behind her, and says, "I'm here."
I've made
And-
cookies.
Oh,
Not the one
heck yeah.
Not the one on the red plate. They will make you older.
Thanks for the heads up. She set her rollerblades and her duffel bag, her dance bag, off to the side, like in the living room before she
Also, I
Head
shouted
with
at
a
Aphrodite. Also, my car can fly now.
good job, I guess. She's speaking as she's walking towards Felix's voice and everything. And she says, "Oh, good, the gang's all here." She seems
Also, we have guests.
Also, meet the guests.
Oh, good, the gang's all here. She tilts her head to the side, like confused.
We're waiting
Maya
for the
quickly
pizza.
goes like, Penny meet Hephaestus, Hephaestus meet Penny, Penny meet Nemesis, Nemesis meet Penny, Penny meet Styx, Styx meet Penny, Penny meet Hermes, Hermes meet Penny, Penny meet Apollo, Apollo meet Penny.
Hey, there you go. An adversity token.
Nice to meet you all.
So this is the course
she tilts her
chosen
head.
one.
Yes. She nods slowly. You know, that whole like, we'll go with that reaction,
Like-
but she just nods slowly.
Remind me again. You see Apollo goes, who chose you? Who contacted you?
Athena, right? Sorry,
Mhm.
my brain,
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't write it down. No, wait, I did write it down, didn't
Athena,
I? Did I put
Athena
it
and
on the sheet?
Artemis.
Yeah. Athena and Artemis did.
Oh, so that's where she went. That makes sense. You see that Erin is a lot happier now that Penny has arrived. Is no longer speaking about mortgages and
Mortgages.
trying to convince Hephaestus to turn more books into money. Because he has to pay off a mortgage.
So, I just got some great news. I get to dance the solo this year at my studio's recital. You know, I stayed an extra hour just to get a little extra practice in, but you know, having a fantastic evening so far. And she is slowly walking into the kitchen to check in on Erin. Hey,
Congratulations.
That's fantastic.
Felix.
I
Yeah.
miss not having you here.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, I wasn't sure how well it would go leaving you with them for as long as I did, but I took an extra dance class this week. Just I do that sometimes when
No, it's fine.
things are stressful.
I just missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too. What's the progress on the baked goods?
Yeah,
making
Shelby,
a
how
cake.
about we make that cake?
Why a cake? I thought we
That's it.
decided cookies.
The universe is a
Cookies
cake. This will be
split.
a cake.
Yeah.
We have to accept.
Reality is a cake, darling.
It's just got to be a cake.
Single layer, double layer. How big of a cake?
Double layer with frosting.
What kind of cake did you guys decide on?
Chocolate
Nothing yet.
cake.
Black Forest?
Red velvet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. Cream cheese frosting? Has to be cream cheese frosting.
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, I'm decent at following a recipe. Do we all need to be involved in the baking? Is it like a group
I
effort?
I'm
believe
gonna
Shelby and
keep
I.
our guests entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a handful of them to entertain. And then she kind of turns her head towards Maya, away from everyone else. It's like, how?
Don't know yet. I mean, I do know, but it's too complicated. I will tell you later.
Okay.
Also,
Definitely
look at
need
my
to...
cool necklace.
Ooh, yeah, that looks really cool. What's it do? Is it special or is it just a necklace?
Nyx gave it to me, and I can crush the two charms together, and it will envelop me in darkness that only I can see in, which is pretty cool.
Hmm. Yeah, that is some weird edgelord shit, man. Okay. I'm gonna I mean who's working on the cake?
Shelby and Felix.
You guys need help or do you just want us out of the way? And she glances at Aaron.
Aaron
We
needs to
actually
kind of
need
be
Aaron.
there. So I
So
think you
you-
could definitely help them
Yes.
with moral support.
Yeah.
And then Maya just dips.
So about that pizza.
Sure.
Yeah.
How about that pizza and the calzones?
Actually, I have a question, Hedge. Is
Mhm.
there a possibility for Felix to help Shelby with the whole energy thing and catch it before anything can go wrong, like he did when Amanda aged backward?
Yeah, I also think that Penny would also be useful in that regard as well.
Contain
Yes.
the energy within a force field. Poof. That's what I was thinking.
So between the three of you, you can definitely do it and all help. What I'm going to say then is, I will warn you, aging a human is more difficult than aging a plant. To do this successfully and not incur any penalties is a DC 17.
From each of us?
Just from Shelby to cast the spell. There'll be a second check in a minute.
To be fair, though, I can do life transference at will.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
You can do it. So this is essentially life transference.
I've got some...
So you can do life transference at will, but you still have to channel
It's
it.
still complex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially when you're
Will it
transferring.
roll on again? After that 138, I think all of the high rolls are just out of these dice. Okay. That is a 15.
Wait, I still have
Wait.
adversity tokens.
Me too. And mine count as +2.
Right.
So
Okay, so what do you need?
yeah, is it?
Was it
'Cause,
DC 17, right? So
DC 17, so if you've rolled
Yeah.
a 50,
I just need 2
you
more.
need 2 tokens.
Yeah, or one of mine that count for +2 because I am assisting Shelby. So what I will do is I conjure up a little force field dome around the baked goods to keep it contained and make sure that it works as my form of assistance.
So I will say that you can hit this at 0, but obviously bear in mind that there are degrees of success. So if you were willing to go 4 over,
Okay,
you would get a extra level of success.
great. It's my charm base. Okay, so it's charm based D8. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Actually, I'm gonna see how many levels
What
of
are you
success
rolling?
I can get.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to roll
For
for
my
it.
defensive.
You wouldn't need to roll for
Oh,
it.
Just
you
with
mean-
adversity tokens.
Oh,
Yeah.
spend adversity
Yes.
tokens. Wow, my brain did not do that.
It's fine.
I don't know
Um,
how many you have, but I also have
I
12
have-
adversity tokens myself.
I mean,
so-
yeah, you have been.
Oh, are you gonna
Excuse
just
you?
spend?
I don't
Are you just
think.
gonna
I
spend
don't
your own?
think. I don't think Shelby's ever used any.
I've never used them, and I have easy going, so every time I fail one, I get 2.
She's been failing a lot,
Ah.
but not using them. That's hilarious.
So in theory,
I mean,
Shelby
you
can
go
just
ahead and
spend
That's true
one.
because
Okay. Shelby doesn't need help. She's fine.
I mean, to give you context here,
Shelby's got this.
Shelby, if you used easygoing and you spent 6, you would take yourself up to +10. So you would go up to 27. And that would give you the strongest possible success you could get.
Do it.
Yeah, sure, I'll use 6 of my tokens.
Bake the cake! Bake the cake!
Bake the cake, save the world.
You watch, like, you know how important this is, Shelby, to everyone, and how you don't really want to screw this up. And that bizarre fear kind of motivates you as you sort of almost detach from reality and focus on the life force of everyone in the house. On a +10 success, you are able to age Aaron back to the exact day he would be if he'd have continued to age normally. On top of that, you are able to, since she's only in the room adjacent, take the 30 days that Maya had gained from the first cookie and take them back. In this enhanced, elevated state, you are also able to read the auras of the deities arguing over pizza. Life transference would work against them at a substantial difficulty curve. But in theory, if you were to focus enough and pull another roll like this out of the bag, it may be possible to time them out of existence.
Okay then. Well,
But
these are
you would-
successful takes.
You would have to pull off a hell of a roll to do it. And you get the slight sinking feeling that spending those adversity tokens to find it out may have just been the adversity tokens you need to get over the threshold. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the being that talks in your head.
I'll just explode my dice once more.
Um,
I'll go to 30. I'll do it again.
You take all this energy, put it perfectly into the cake batter, or cake mix, with the help of Shelby, with the help of Felix and Penny, kind of using their own magical properties to contain the magic within, because this is very strong magic. Like, you have taken a lot of years and are trying to compress them into a very, cakes, okay, cakes are big, but that's still a small thing. A lot of energy to push in on itself. So with the help of Penny during the baking process, you are able to contain the energy long enough for you to make the cake.
Le cake.
Specifically, what flavor cake?
Red velvet?
It was red velvet,
It's
right?
Red velvet.
Yes.
Yeah, it was red
Okay,
velvet.
I'm not gonna lie. When you started talking cake flavors, I DM tuned out to read something.
Classy.
Shameful display.
Can I have Penny work on the frosting?
Yeah.
Just like mixing up, and then she kind of playfully
Well, I'm gonna say
messes with the frosting with Aaron. Like she gets
Are you
Kind of
insane, girl? Penny, sweetheart, darling, I love you. But in this frosting are 16 plus years. Do you want him to age back?
I'm not feeding it to him. It's fine. And then she wipes the frosting off his nose. Sorry.
You
You're costing me
notice-
years right now.
That's okay. You can just get years back from this. And she gives the frosting bowl over to Felix. I love you. And she smiles cutely at Felix.
Yes, I know. You're the bane of my existence. I love you too.
I'm gonna ask Shelby this because Shelby was the one who cast the spell. What's your favorite color? Red or blue?
Blue.
Let's go.
Erin doesn't look too good. He is back to his senior self. But his skin's a bit off color. He sort of holds his head and is like, I feel nauseous.
Oh,
Yeah. Hold that and
I-
down,
the
put your
apple.
legs up.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say yes, can I have a bowl, and preferably before I grab the frosting bowl. And as he says that, he sort of retches slightly and runs off to the corner of the kitchen. I will say that Shelby, you do recognize what this could be. This is simply colloquially what someone would call time sickness. The idea of being pulled back in time can sometimes give people nausea. Especially the amount of time that... Because you essentially, for lack of a better word, halved his life. If we're doing this by percentages, you took 50% of someone's life.
I just basically gave him timey-wimey
Yeah,
syndrome.
timey-wimey syndrome.
Penny kneels to, like, you know, when someone
Yeah.
is not feeling well and you pat them in the back and stuff, rub their back. Penny kneels down to kind of comfort him as he's going through timey-wimey sickness.
Timey-wimey sickness.
I guess.
You sort of see that he's there, and it's like this wasn't supposed to happen. Like this wasn't the.
I know. Shh. It's okay. You'll get through this.
So because Shelby took the blue dice, that means that Erin is left with the red dice. I'm gonna switch it up. Penny, odds or evens?
Even.
You see Erin, after wiping his mouth slightly, he's like, but it was supposed to be more romantic. I can't give you a first kiss like, bleh.
Penny is blushing like really hard when he says this, and she says, "It's okay. It's okay. It'll happen." And I like to think that she's kind of able to look up and see like her friends in the kitchen, and she kind of tries to see if they heard that, like if Felix or Shelby heard it, because they're the ones in the kitchen. And then
I would say
Erin...
they could make a flat D20 roll to see if they heard it. Erin wasn't being specifically loud, so it's gonna be a DC 13.
There's a 17.
That's an 18.
They definitely heard.
They definitely heard. Do you know what, Maya? Give me a DC 15 check.
Wait,
Jesus. If Maya heard it, all the gods heard it too. Nice.
Yeah, I think he says first kiss too loudly because he's starting to retch as he says it, so it comes out much louder than he originally intends it to be. And Maya, you just see that Nemesis and Apollo both bite the bottom of their lips. Hephaestus does that kind of like really embarrassing dad thing, where he like puts his hands up like that a little bit. And Styx just doesn't care. Styx couldn't give two shits. No, it's fine, Penny. It should have been romantic.
Penny, as he's like freaking out, just gently gives him a kiss on the forehead and quietly says, "Later." I said I would wait. I meant it.
Ugh. And like, you see, he wants to say something, but he can't quite conjure the words. You all, because you're all magic users, get the impression Aaron was about to say something, but one of the gods in the other room telepathically told him to shut up.
Can I
There
look
is
around the room
Sage
to
and
see
Min
who
just
said it?
above you in the pod.
Can I look around to see if anyone's face gives it away?
Yeah, give me a DC 12 range check.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I don't use magic, do I?
Actually, it's up to you. Brains or charm?
I'm gonna do charm then.
Um,
DC 12, right?
Mhm.
I am rolling good today. 19.
it sticks.
Of course it sticks.
Okay.
While their outward attitude a moment ago was I couldn't give two shits, out of all the four, she's the one listening the most.
I kind of
Hey.
shoot her a look, like just like a knowing look, like, girl, what you doing?
You kind of just get a girl bye look back. It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wink, wink.
Hilarious.
You hear in your own head via Styx kind of go, he was about to say something very stupid and would put his foot in it.
I kind of nod and like shrug. I'm like, you know what, fair.
Hey, you two lovey-doveys. In the pot above you are sage and mint. They help against nausea. Just saying.
What am I supposed to do with them? Eat them.
It's okay.
Chew them.
Okay.
You don't have to swallow it.
It's fine. I thought you were like, is this a sort of like nauseous mistletoe or something? And you can just see Styx. You can just see Styx in the living room. Just this utter look of what the fuck.
Maya now gets it. It's just like, it's just like out loud, just like, I apologize on his behalf. When did Emperor's New Groove come out?
2002,
It's 2000.
I want to say.
No,
I don't know.
Okay.
Emperor's New Groove is 2000.
Yeah, it's 2000.
The original. The
Oh,
original
perfect.
Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, so Maya's gonna be like, yeah, he's a little bit of a cronk.
I love that we fact check our references. It's so cool.
We got it.
I mean, we've done quite well. The only thing we did was invent Spotify 2 years early. You know.
Well, we can't be perfect now, can we?
No.
I think Penny grabs the sage or whatever
Mhm.
Felix has recommended for him to chew on, and she quietly says, "Here, this will help. Just chew on it, please. For the love of God, don't swallow."
He chews, and he goes to try and say something, again, and is intercepted with another message, telling him to shut up, sheepishly, as he's there chewing on this combination of herbs. Maybe we should go see how the cake's doing.
Felix is just sitting in front of the oven and is watching the cake intensely. Like, there's nothing more important in this whole world but the cake. Such a nice cake.
Smells delicious. I think Erin's getting a little too overstimulated with all of the people, and she looks at everyone, including the gods. Felix, do you mind if we go to the basement
Not at all.
for a little, just a little space, decompress? He looks like he's been through a lot. And Penny holds out her hand to help Erin stand up. And then when he gets on his feet, she'll like link arms with him. Come on.
As you do that, Erin is looking quite nervous. He takes a bowl with him, and lets Penny lead him down the stairs first. As he does, he swings a look back at everyone, which is both a look of fear and confusion. As he then turns back around to Penny and walks downstairs with Penny.
You're really not that great with people, are you?
No,
You weren't doing too great up there.
No, I was fine. It's this sickness. It just, it ruined the moment, and then I started to panic that I'd ruined the moment, and then I started to was going to say things that possibly could have ruined the moment even more, and now I'm talking really fast again, and I'm probably ruining the moment again.
You need to relax. I thought that maybe putting some space between us and them would help you relax.
There are
That's
5
all.
deities in the room. I'm pretty sure putting one floor between us isn't going to stop anything.
I know, but I had to try. You and I both know that it's always different when it's just the two of us.
I mean, yes.
I know.
I'm worried.
I know. There's a lot to be worried about. The whole goddamn war, and now these gods are involved. Other gods are involved that aren't even here.
I like you, Penny Chase.
I like you too. I've liked you for longer than I'm willing to admit.
But I have a problem.
I have a problem too. I am apparently a chosen one in a gigantic war, and gods are involved. I mean, we all have problems.
I suppose mine's adjacent to that. The person I want to ask out to be my girlfriend is also directly in combat with my sister. Do you
Yeah, that's a
see
problem,
the
isn't
moral?
it?
Do you see the moral quandary that I'm in?
Yeah, I know.
And
This is really bad, isn't
I'm
it?
not saying that my sister's right or my sister's good. I mean, she can be a bitch. She's nasty.
She's out of her goddamn mind.
But family's
Not
family?
not gonna ask you to choose between me and her. I can't do that to you. I care about you too much.
Just don't kill her if you can. I mean, I understand if like it's unavoidable or, but all I ask is you don't actively go out of your way.
There's a conflicted look on Penny's face, and she's not doing anything to hide it from Erin. Each of us have a role to play in this. As the abjuration specialist, my role is to protect. I will do what I can so the least amount of harm comes to Ellie. But if her decisions lead to her in danger, if harm comes to her, I can't necessarily stop that. She's made her decisions, Aaron.
I know.
She's on the wrong side of this war. You have to accept that.
I don't know. I feel like this thing I could have done.
I don't know that there's anything you could have done.
Well. Look. Let's just try and figure this stuff out with Ellie. And then once that's all been dealt with, we can maybe talk about us.
Yeah. I meant what I said. I'll wait.
Okay. You see that Aaron walks to the side slightly. Kind of just out of your view. For a moment. But you know Penn. And before he can finish his sentence, you turn around and he's gone.
Do I get the sense that it's some kind of astral magic?
This is deep in astral magic.
Can I use some kind of astral sense to figure out where he went?
You can't figure out where he went, but what you can figure out is that the same sensations that you felt are when you got pulled to see Athena are rippling in the room. Aaron appears in a station where he was once before. With all of the connections to the underworld and Olympius severed again, there's only one person left. You see Aaron sitting on his bench, sitting next to Lucas, who is also here. They're both eating ice cream. Karen sort of... There's gonna be a lot of danger approaching, and I'm breaking protocol by offering to help. I don't really have much in terms of power. But I do have something I stole. Karen pulls out a stopwatch made of brass and gives it to Aaron. He pulls out a second one and gives it to Lucas. This stopwatch has 2 buttons. Well, 3 technically if you include the middle one. Press the middle button to stop time. Then, use the other 2 buttons to move the hands of the clock. Press the middle button again, and time will change to the time you selected. Not quite time travel, more time manipulation. Kronos tends to keep the actual time travel stuff locked away. But a neat little trick if you ever need to find yourself with more time. Erin looks confused. But why? Why are you helping me? And why give it to him? Is he like pointing to Lucas? It's like, that's only fair. This little guy here is going to be very important one day. I want to make sure he's prepared. And as for you, I don't want to spoil prophecy. If you keep going down the path that you're going down, you will never find happiness. Using that watch at the right time. Get it? Time. Sorry, I like to joke myself. Anyway, sorry, I'm supposed to be serious. At the right time, you could use this to avert disaster. And maybe you will have a shot at happiness. You see that Erin looks confused, doesn't quite get what Charon's trying to demonstrate. But when? At the Solace Festival, where it all kicks off, you can use that to save a life. And it will give you happiness. And then you see Erin go, oh, I can use this to save Penny's life. And you see Charon just kind of do that thing, like disappointed, like, sure. It'll become clear later on what you're supposed to do with it. Just, I would say go with your guts, but with your performance at the moment, I think your gut would just cause you to press it now. Please don't do that. It has limited charges. Anyway, I disconnected you mid-conversation. I'm not quite as good as the others when it comes to doing this whole going back thing, so I apologize if I miss. you see that he clicks his fingers. Maya, you suddenly
No.
feel a huge force hit you in the back as you are bowled to the ground, as Erin appears behind you and also hits the ground. Charon got him to the right spot on the wrong floor.
Get off me.
As he does that, you see this brass stopwatch get knocked from his hand and spin right into the middle of the room. Every one of the gods clocks this.
Clock.
Clocks this. I love myself sometimes, I must admit. I'm the best one, don't try. You see they all notice this. And a look of confusion, perplexion, but also a sense of it's not like we can't say anything because we've also bent the rules to be here. So no one says anything. Erin kind of stumbles up, like, I'm sorry, I'm so clumsy, I don't know where I'm going. Penny, you can now hear Erin's voice coming from upstairs.
I think she waits like a couple of minutes before going up. How long did Aaron disappear for, by the way? Because I think once he disappeared, she kind of, to calm herself, started dancing to like music that only she can hear in her head.
So, do you know how long he went for? 10 seconds.
Okay,
In terms of
so he wasn't gone
distance-
that long.
Yeah, in terms of like time you've all been pulled away, this was by far the quickest.
Okay, so it was instantaneous, like they had that tense moment, he
Yep.
disappeared, she
Count to
realized he was
10.
gone, and then
Woof.
okay, then she waits a beat before going up the stairs, and she see the stopwatch
Yeah,
as well, like as he's getting up or whatever.
yeah. He doesn't pick it up in time.
Do I get there in time to maybe pick it up instead?
Maya. I think Maya would
Or
pick it
no,
up
Maya
first.
would probably. Okay.
Maya would pick it up and just be like, what's this?
Give me a. I don't even know why I'm asking for a bloody roll. Give me a DC 3 flight check.
What? Hold on. Flight? Oh shit, okay. Please. 4.
Oh,
That
awesome.
explodes, actually.
It explodes, it's true.
That's
5.
funny.
5. Yeah, Erin can't quite. His fingers get onto it, but yours have already latched onto it. As you pick it up, it's an exquisite pocket watch. Lots of. You know how on those on Greek vases they used to paint imagery on them. It's kind of like that, just going around a circle.
Oh.
Definitely modern technology with old design. I kind of need that back.
But what is it?
It's a stopwatch. You can see this like level of discomfort. Like if anyone else had picked it up, he'd be fine. But it's Maya, and like the time they've spent together, like he cannot lie. he is 100% not telling the whole story.
I think
And
Maya would give it back and kind of just, just give him a look, just like, I'm not gonna ask any questions now in front of company. You keep it, but I'm gonna get it out of you.
Penny looks at this entire interaction like not confused, but like wanting to ask questions.
Mm,
The Maya Aaron dynamic, I think this is the first time she's really seen it.
yeah.
Though she knew that they were in the astral plane together at one point, and she wants to say something, but she just says, okay, that's fine. Our conversation got interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got pulled away.
Yeah, I
via
know.
Stuff.
I know. Was that conversation finished, or did you want to continue?
It's probably as finished as it needs to be.
Are you sure?
You hear Stick sort of quietly go, smooth guy, real smooth.
I love Styx. I'm so glad I chose her.
Yeah, no, I think we said what needs to be said, and you can see he's really like there's two sides to him. He's there going, have I missed something? Is there something I should have said? Is there a thing I've not said?
Oh, just like, can I like nudge Erin and like kind of whisper, "Go fucking finish your conversation with her."
And we can go back down.
Yeah. No, that was the weirdest 20 seconds of my life. Let's go.
Lead the way.
And the first thing she says when they get back down to the basement is that I genuinely just wanted to make sure you said what you needed to say. I also just, I don't know. I don't want to be up there right now.
No. I get it. I look. I really like you, and this is really difficult because now other people are getting involved, and now I have this watch.
I know.
And I'm supposed to use it. But people won't tell me when I'm supposed to use it. Only that it'll help me be happy. And it'll help me save someone.
Follow your heart.
I was told to be careful with that.
The watch or your heart?
My heart. It might give me the wrong signal.
I think it's doing fine so far.
I'm sorry.
No.
You see Erin open the stopwatch, look at it for a moment, as there's this wave of, I'm so nervous, do I just use this to move time forward?
Penny puts a hand on stopwatch, like on his hand where the stopwatch is, and just says, wait a minute. And she leans in to kiss him.
Yeah, he kisses back. It's a slightly awkward first kiss. Did Penny move his fingers away from the watch?
The intent was to cover the watch before he did anything to it, right? So
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I guess she would.
Yeah, no.
So she would. Yeah, I guess the intent would have been to pull his one hand away and then cover the watch with
good,
her
because
own hand.
he rolled a 20 to panic. He was about to have a full-blown meltdown at the idea of having a first kiss. He pulls away, has... The first 10 seconds didn't say anything. It's almost like his brain's shut off.
I think Penny waits. I think Penny waits until he kind of gets more of a hold of himself, and then she says, "I was serious about waiting, but I got the feeling that a part of you couldn't wait."
I'm just very confused right now.
There's a lot of things going on. But maybe the point is to share the burden. Maybe we're supposed to get through this together. And I promise you, as much as I have all of these built up feelings of resentment towards your sister, the goal is never to kill her. Do what I can, because you asked me to.
It's just so difficult, and at that point,
None of this is easy, sweetheart.
before he can say anything else, he looks like he's about to go off on another try it again. Maya, you pick up from upstairs. Someone's doing shenanigans again, and you see Aaron shuts up, puts his hands on your shoulders, Penny.
Sticks again. Or sticks.
Yeah.
And pulls you back in for a second kiss. This time, a lot more prepared, and a lot more... Almost as if someone's handing him through this. Meanwhile, Styx is sitting
Cyrano
upstairs.
Cyrano the Bergerac moment.
Meanwhile, you've got Styx upstairs with the look of abstract horror on her face, and she's remote controlling Aaron.
I feel like Styx would feel normal. Maya would have the horror on her face. Maya would have even more horror on her face realizing what Styx is doing.
And it's like, he's got to get over himself.
I don't even want to know.
I'm just saving her. Look, there's no Aphrodite here, okay? Someone has to cover.
You know what? Fair.
Apparently someone
no
told
details.
them to fuck off.
I thought he had the skills to secure the bag.
At what point did you seriously think that this man had any idea?
I don't know.
He's a confused man.
I called him a crunk. I should have known better.
I mean, his heart's in the right place.
True.
Back downstairs, Erin pulls away, brushes a bit of Penny's hair away. That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Is this the bit where I say, will you be my girlfriend?
Only if you want to say it. There really is no pressure. I know there's a lot going on, and now, and she kind of glances at where the stopwatch is that he's holding. It's like, now you're even more involved.
I have the ability to stop time. If I use it correctly, I can save everything.
That means, whether you like it or not, you're in this with all of us. You're part of this war. You're on the opposite side from your sister. Are you going to be okay with that?
Not really, no, but I'll just have to learn to deal with it.
As insufferable as she is, if anyone's got a shot at getting her through this relatively intact, it would be me. That's what I'm good for.
Well, I wouldn't exactly ask Shelby, would I?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
If I wanted a corpse party, I would, but...
Not a bad idea, but no. No, I definitely wouldn't ask Shelby.
We've passed Halloween.
I know. Anyway.
Partners?
I mean, whatever you want us to be. I'm pretty easygoing, you know that.
Don't say that. I'm already indecisive.
I know.
We'll figure it
little-
out. As it says, we'll
It's
figure...
a little.
Go on.
It's a little. I was just gonna say, it's actually kind of fun to watch you squirm a little. She's teasing him now.
Let's just meet again tomorrow.
Sure. Hey,
We should
This
probably
means
get
you'll-
back... Mhm.
no, this means you're coming to my recital in a few months, right?
I was coming regardless. But now I'll just come as your partner.
Right.
Does that mean I get a backstage pass?
I mean, you could just come backstage anyway. It's usually like a friends and family thing, so
Oh.
you'll probably see my parents back there. The recital's not till March.
Okay.
Don't worry.
That's fine. I just want to see
Well-
him. Like, we should probably go back upstairs. I get the impression that everyone upstairs is probably watching this somehow.
Yeah, you never know with gods and stuff. Tomorrow, after school?
Yeah, we can go to the diner.
Yeah, I'd like that. And she hooks her arm, like they linking
Hmm.
arms with him or whatever as they go up the stairs. And she whispers in his ear, "Relax."
Maya? High or low?
Hi, always.
As they come back up linking arms, you see Stick say out loud, "Well, fucking finally." Apollo is just well and truly zoned out of this. To be honest, he's been obsessing over the pizza menu and how big it is the entire time.
I would have assumed we ordered by now.
Probably, but he's still there looking at the menu. Like, why didn't we order this one? You know, why didn't we order a veggie supreme? What is a veggie supreme? Why would you put sweet corn on a pizza? Why is pineapple socially unacceptable, but sweet corn is? Awesome. Is there anything anyone else would like to do while we're here? Or are we good to jump a little bit?
I'm good to jump. Let's jump.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move real quick. Oh, wrong.
Nope.
Because I need to charge my device.
We jump forward a few weeks into the future. And
Is it December time?
it is well and truly December time.
Has Aaron mellowed out a little bit since we've had a little bit of time to get used to the new situation? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, Aaron has relaxed a little bit. He's kind of started taking very weird lessons with sticks a little bit. About etiquette.
And what's the situation at school with them? Is it it's different when we're alone sort of thing? Is he back to being
Well, the first thing that
School
everyone...
Aaron?
Yeah, so there's a few big problems that you had to overcome. First of all, there was the, hey, look, I'm back. School, because obviously, you know, he'd been away for a few months. Then when I asked, he was sick. The same excuse they pulled with Lucas. He is noticeably softer around you, even when Ellie is around. Which is really important, because it's December, which means it's the Tempest production.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's been ramping up for the past...
Several weeks.
Yeah, several weeks. And tonight is showtime. And we are going to start backstage. Everyone's getting ready. Ellie's in her room.
I think Penny, while she does want to spend time with Aaron before the show, she kind of tells him that she's fine. Like, go support your sister. You know, like, she's trying to be very understanding, even though Ellie is...
To be fair,
not
Erin,
liking her very much.
When it comes to the Tempest, Erin has adopted I'm just not going to be near either of you attitude. That way I can't be simply playing favourites.
Okay. I mean, that is a choice.
So you are all you're backstage getting ready. Ellie's in her room getting ready. And then you start to walk out. Walk out into the corridor where they've got like all the cast lists and all little bits and bobs that you need. And not that one. You bump into Megan. And it's just the two of you. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Right.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not gonna, I mean, what is it they say? Break a leg? And while I really would like you to break a leg, I have a better idea. You see Megan cast a spell on you.
I would like to cast something to protect myself with, like, a shield of some sort on myself. I mean...
Oh.
Okay.
To cast quicker than her, you're going to need to pass a flight check.
Okay.
The DC...
What's the...
She cast very fast. You're looking at a DC 18. To cast faster than her.
Oh no. I'm so fucked. Okay. Oh no. Plus magic die?
Go on then.
Abjuration magic die or regular?
I say regular.
And the magic die doesn't explode?
No.
Ooh, feels bad. I rolled a 10.
No, you can't outcast her on this. You have been affected by the silence spell. You can't talk. Anytime you go to open your mouth, nothing comes out. Because it's not only just verbal silence, there's also magical silence. You are now unable to cast magic while this effect is underway. Well, have fun out there. I'm sure you'll kill it. I mean,
how long before showtime?
Half an hour.
Okay.
If I was you...
Can I straight up just kick her? Or punch her? Or just
give
straight
me a
up
fight check.
punch her? Right.
Fight versus her
Like,
flight.
I'm like roll for bitch slap. Okay, wait.
You've got to beat a 15.
I'm gonna try. Okay. I'm not going to be able to, but that's okay. Well, I might be able to. Oh no! I definitely am not able to.
No.
I rolled a 2. I
Yeah.
rolled so I failed. I failed twice 2 of my checks, right?
Yes, you
Ooh.
failed 2 checks, so 2 more ghost tokens.
Try to slap her.
you try to slap her, but she just sort of knocks the hand away. With like a really chill laugh. It's like, yeah, I definitely would make it look like a panic attack if I was you. Might just save you some of the disgrace. And at that point, she turns on her heels and walks off. Going through the door back into the backstage area, you then hear a clunk and a clang and a rattle. As you go to open the door, to go back in, the door doesn't open. It looks like it's been jammed from the other side.
Annie immediately sends 2 messages. She sends a message to the group that says I need help in caps, and then sends the same message to Aaron as well.
Coke. And that is where we're going to leave it for this session.
Oh my god.
You love to get those cliffhangers, don't you?
I do, and this was originally going to be the midpoint, but since we played Pizza and Cake for half a session, which was a lot of fun, and I love that we did it.
I'm so sorry about.
It's
I'm
not
so sorry
your,
that
you
y'all
can't
had to stall for that.
you can't avoid a power cut. And also we started
And we
late
had a lot of
anyway.
fun.
Yes, we did. But yes, Penny can no longer talk or cast magic. It is now locked in a room
Can there be a
somewhere.
situation where like Maya's her understudy?
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
Maya just walks out.
Because Maya was thinking about
Yeah.
trying out for a role.
Yeah.
It would be kind of weird to try to have the Tempest without Ariel.
Yeah.
She's kind of an important character.
Yeah.
It would make sense for Penny to have an understudy.
I think everyone has an understudy. It very well could have been Maya. But yes. I do love my cliffhangers. I'm quite chuffed with that one. Anyway.
It was my birthday yesterday, so this is
Ooh,
like a great
happy
birthday
birthday.
game. Yeah,
Happy
no,
birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
no, this just keeps like the birthday vibes going because I played Vampire the Masquerade. I did a Daggerheart one shot. I'm like, I love it.
Nice.
This is a great week for gaming. Thanks, Hedge.
My pleasure. I love making your character have moments where they have to, deal with their incompetent new boyfriend and then also get silenced in the same session.
No, I live for stuff like that. It's like, it took you a while, but you finally understood the assignment.
I
You're
know.
like, this is what...
Look.
I'm glad I didn't have to riot.
You see, here's the thing.
There were multiple kisses for that.
When Agent P said, if they don't kiss, I'm going to riot, my immediate response was, well, now they're never going to kiss. I want to see the riot. Because I live for rioting players.
So Hedge,
Penny
would you
is-
say that you're a Brad DM?
Maybe I am. Maybe that is what I am. I'm the Brat DM. Maybe that's what I did change my name to on
So Penny,
on Twitch. The Brat
Penny-
DM.
Penny in a lot of ways is just teenage me. Like, you guys are basically just seeing like 17, 18-year-old Anne. So I was like, how long do I wait before Penny just straight up goes for it? Because I was trying to be like, I was waiting. I was like, Hedge, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm glad Styx remote controlled Aaron.
What the fuck was that?
It's just like,
It was so
Like,
funny.
also, wasn't that just like the equivalent of taking two girls and going, and now kiss?
yep.
No, you have to do it right. You have to move the heads.
Yeah. Like, look, Styx is just a fed up, pissed off woman who just wants people to get on with it. And
So
if
funny.
people are going to sit there and be bitches about
We
it,
respect that.
then they're going to get forcefully pushed in the right direction.
Eat?
Right. I will let everyone sign off. I think we'll start off with Anne, since Anne wasn't here to start us off originally.
Hi, I'm Anne. You can find me on Twitter at XO_girlwonder. Ew, I'm never gonna call it X. But yeah, that's where I'll be posting all of the updates because I do lots and lots of things. Yeah. I'm playing Vampire the Masquerade later in about, hold on, 3 hours. over at Mr._Mephisto's channel, so you can catch me there if you're not already sick of me.
I
Bye.
could never get sick of you. Who's next? Who do I pick on? I'm gonna pick on you, Bard, because you gave me the eyebrows. I saw the eyebrows. I don't think I didn't notice.
That's what they're there for, honey. Yeah, I'm Bart with many names. You can find me on Twitch, on Blue Sky, and on Tumblr. I don't use any of it that much. You can also find me as Laura Verena Stein. Yes, I am from Germany. On filmmaker.com. And since yesterday or the day before, I'm also an official partner of the writing game For the World. So if you're into
Woo!
writing, check that out.
Love to see people winning things. Go on, Leah. We'll give Agent P a break.
Yeah, I'm Leah or Chasm. I have an Instagram. Let me remember what its name was. A_musical_witch. Is where I post some stuff, but I am not very active on it. You can probably see me playing Pokemon on the weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend after.
Pokemon and winning a lot of
I
things.
play a lot.
Um,
I do, but this time I won't be playing in the main thing because it's EOYC. It's the internationals in London. But
Oh.
I didn't make it in, so I'll be at the side
You'll
events.
get it next year. You'll get it next year.
It's fine. We'll ride until they let you in.
sold out in like 30 seconds. It was insane.
Look, all I
But yeah.
know is that if playing Megan has taught me anything, I'll just need to find enough people to silence and lock in a room so they can't touch their game, and then you'll have to be invited.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Which reminds me, I'll be in London next week, so I'll have
hang
to
out
have a
with
look if
Leah.
I'm able to be here or not.
Go find
So
Go find Leah and hang out with her.
no, but I'll have to have a look if I can make it to the stream next week.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll be in London for the entirety of the week.
It's fine. So what I will do is I will go down to London with my setup, and we'll just have a screen in the middle.
We'll have a dual screen, yes. I'll just do Maya's work and look at your notes,
no,
and I'll just send them to my.
I'll just turn up to the room and just like see there's no Leah, and the next thing I can take a frying pan to the back of the head, and then I wake up and my notebook has gone missing. It's like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh wait, it's empty. What?
It's like, yeah, because what you think I write notes? Joke's on you, bitch.
The notes are in the the first page that says this is not the notebook you were looking for.
No, what it would actually say
Your
is
DM wrote into another castle.
no. You see, if I was gonna pull this on Leah, I would definitely have the book saying, "You've opened the wrong book, Shelby."
You budget Hello Kitty. Turn to the right book.
Thing is, I have such a bad memory, I would have to write in the fake book where the real book is, otherwise I would look at the fake book and go, where did I put the real book? Anyway, last but not least, Agent P.
Hi guys, I'm Agent P. You can find me on Instagram at the.agent.p. You can find me on Twitter at @theagentp_. You can find me on other upcoming streams next month, I think. Yeah. Fun times.
Awesome. That leaves me, doesn't it? I'm around, apparently, at the Hedgehog UK I don't post anymore. I opened Twitter for the first time in like a week beyond just reposting and liking things, saw my timeline with TTRPG drama, and just went, now I remember why I don't come here, and closed the app down again. I will be honest, I am most active in our Discord, because someone has to keep the place active, and I like winding up my members. It's what really brings me joy. If I can't wind them up in game, I'll wind them up in real life. I am building a lot of negative karma, and one day it will come back to bite me. But I'm hoping to go out in a blaze of glory before that happens. Ooh. Yes. We have 2 casting calls open at the moment. One is for our upcoming 10-shot Cyberpunk Red campaign. The second is a one-shot at the end of April for Autism Awareness Month. We decided that the best way to celebrate that was to have a one-shot with everyone at the table with autism. It was great on paper, and now that I'm writing it, I'm thinking, this is going to be more chaos than I can ever dealt with before. And I love it, and I'm also scared. So if you want to join us on a D&D one-shot that I've not fully written out or plotted yet, do check out that casting call as well. Right. We will be back next week. Maybe with Leah, maybe not. However, do bear in mind, between now and then, the clocks will change. We will go from the wonderful GMT to the really frustrating BST. It's been playing havoc with me all week because the Americans have already jumped.
Yeah. My calendar will tell me the proper time. It's just...
That's why I love automatic calendars. But yes.
Yeah, it's an app called Fantastical, and it displays things in like multiple different time zones. So
yes, so we will be BST/CST. CEST. There we go. I was putting the Europe in different places. But we'll be back next week. Until then, be safe, keep playing games, and have fun. Bye-zy-bye.